life can be a bit much sometimes, and if you're trying to do too many things at once, you're going to get overwhelmed. Most people will zone out at some point in their day. If you're anything like me, you'll watch a lot of YouTube and let someone else do the thinking. Because if you have an overactive brain, sometimes it just needs to be switched off and given a chance to relax. Whatever your zoning out strategy is, I'm sure you find yourself returning to it again and again. It can be quite calming to zone out because it gives your brain something else to focus on other than the stresses of your day-to-day life. But when does zoning out as a coping strategy become unhealthy? I believe it's when you choose to spend more time zoning out than actually living your own life. It's also when you start to feel like you're trapped in a cycle of zoning out and you're not really achieving what you would like to be in your life. Our brains seem to choose the easier options, so it's understandable if you've had a shit day at work that you're going to want to forget about it by focusing on something else. But what if instead of zoning out, we chose to tune in? It could be tuning into your emotions or tuning into a project you would like to work on. It could be choosing to make a meal that takes more than 5 minutes or spending real quality time with friends or family. Yes, these things can take a lot more mental energy and time, but afterwards, you're probably going to feel a lot better than you might have if you'd been staring at a screen for your entire evening. This is because you're choosing to do something that will benefit you in the long run, rather than just a short-term fix. If you can get yourself to focus in on something, you're more likely to feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of your day. And choosing to tune in and listen to your emotions when you start to feel bad can actually help you to understand yourself. As someone who's quite creative, I've noticed that when I am feeling a bit low or anxious, and I get myself to sit down at my computer and write some lyrics, make a song, or work on my novel, it's actually where my best work happens, because this is when my emotions are raw and vulnerable. A lot of the time after I've made something creative, I feel a lot better because it shows me that something good can still come out of bad times. So maybe next time you aren't feeling good, ask yourself what you would rather do. Something that benefits you for a few minutes, or something that can have a positive impact on your life and aligns with goals you have for yourself. There will always be time to zone out, and I think it's very important for our brains. They deserve to have a rest. But there is also a benefit in choosing to tune in and do something that will benefit you in the long run. So what ways do you choose to tune out? Do you notice yourself feeling better or worse afterwards? And what are some things you would do if there was nothing in your way? Because quite often the only barriers are ourselves. Investing time and energy in making yourself feel better is never going to be a waste. Thanks for watching.